Number 1, building relationships. How many of you guys have gone to a good restaurant? You enjoy your meal, you pay for it, and that's it. That's the end of the transaction. You never hear from them again and you just kind of forget about them. And they just lost a very valuable customer. But what if instead, as soon as you pay, they offer you a free drink for the next time you come in, and a free meal when it's your birthday? Now, you're more likely to come back and bring your friends. That is the power of building relationships. As a business owner, never consider a transaction as a one-off thing. Consider a new purchase as a start of a new and beneficial relationship for both parties. That is the difference between a client and a customer. A customer buys once, a client stays with you and buys multiple times. You want clients instead of customers. Number 2, integrity. Now, we can look at this in the moral side, where we should do what is right. But let's look at the practical side. The number 1 reason why people stop buying from a business is because they do not keep a promise they made. Having integrity and doing what you promised is very financially rewarding in business. If you're a pragmatic business owner, integrity is the best business strategy. Number 3, ask. How many people you know are afraid to ask for what they want? See, most people don't get what they want because they don't ask for what they want. Don't be afraid to ask. Whether it's for a raise at your job or me asking new viewers to subscribe to the channel, asking will get you farther than doing nothing. Like right now, I ask you, if you have ambitious friends, you should show them this channel. You don't just look cool because you know all of the stuff that they don't, but you are also giving them value. See, I asked. Number 4, passion. Have you ever heard that if you do what you're passionate about, you will never work a day in your life? There are many people giving you advice to do what you love, to make a career on the things that you are passionate about. Now, I personally believe that you should do what you like, but there's something else that we must understand. Business is market-driven, not passion-driven. You might be passionate about playing darts in your spare time, but if there's no market for it, you might not make very much money with it. The way I feel is the most effective way to find a good mix of both is to do the 2 circles exercise. In one side, write the things that you're passionate about, things that you enjoy doing, and on the other side, what industries have good demand. From there, try to figure out which of your passions has a potential market to sell to. This way, you're not just running a business without actually caring about it, but also you're not just practicing a hobby in hopes of getting paid for it. Number 5, abundance versus scarcity. Something that holds people back from achieving their full financial potential is that they think money is on very limited supply. When they feel like every dollar they make comes from somebody else's expense, they feel guilty when they start making more money. They feel like their gain is somebody else's loss. This makes their subconscious feel a little uncomfortable, and in turn, slows down the behaviors that attract wealth. I remember when I was 18 years old, I started a small video production company. I would go and make wedding videos for people, and I felt a little weird taking people's money. That kept me extremely overworked and very underpaid, until I realized that I was giving back a lot of value to my clients, and only then I felt okay charging bigger amounts of money, and my clients were more than happy to pay it. See, when an entrepreneur gets paid for their work, it's not the other person's loss because there's value provided in return. So feeling guilty of receiving payments and charging what you are worth is a sure way to shut down your wealth attraction. Number 6, clarity. Do you normally get on your car and start driving with no idea where you're going? Probably not. You get in your car to go to the grocery store or to work. You have a clear destination. See, most business owners are driving with no direction. As Kennedy says, we must decide, keyword, decide how much we will make today and tomorrow and next week and next month based on our marketing plans and our pre-scheduled actions. An entrepreneur must be clear on what he wants and what he does not want and the income he expects to make. And this is based on numbers. This is why it's very important to keep track of your progress. This way, you know if you're on track to reach your goals on a daily basis. If not, you can make modifications to your plan to get back on track. Number 7. This is not about deservingness. Many people believe that if they become more deserving, then wealth will come. If they think more positively, then things will turn around. And don't get me wrong, being a positive person is a great thing. Being a good person is a great thing. But it does not equal wealth. There's a saying that goes, you don't get what you deserve, You get what you negotiate. You get what you purposely and intentionally attract by the way you behave and think. The power of being intentional is very powerful because reading a book on wealth attraction or listening to another audio might be motivating. Nothing will happen until you begin implementing. Taking action is everything, and with the right information, you can create some serious change.